When people think of dangerous foods for diabetics, the first things that come to mind are usually candy, desserts, or soda. These foods are obvious enemies because they're loaded with sugar, and everyone has heard the warnings about avoiding them. But here's the surprising truth. The most dangerous foods for diabetics are often not the ones that taste sweet. In fact, the scariest food of all is one that seems harmless, ordinary, and even comforting. It's not flashy, it's not a guilty pleasure, and most people never suspect it could be the root of their daily struggles. Before we continue, I'd like to tell you about Diacylon, a powerful blend of 13 natural ingredients, each carefully selected for their proven ability to support healthy blood sugar levels, enhance insulin sensitivity, and promote overall wellness. You can read more on diacylon.com. The real danger lies in foods that pretend to be safe. These foods don't send obvious red flags, so they slip under the radar and sneak into meals day after day, meal after meal, slowly destroying blood sugar control without anyone noticing. This is why so many diabetics feel confused, because they avoid sweets but still struggle to keep their levels stable. Today, we're going to uncover the truth about this food, break down why it's so harmful, and explain what you can do to protect yourself. What makes this topic so critical is that it's not just about short-term blood sugar spikes, it's about long-term damage, cravings, and health risks that no one is warning you about. Now, you might assume that the biggest threat is something like ice cream, donuts, or a slice of cake. But surprisingly, the true problem is far more common, far more deceptive, and something many people eat multiple times a day without thinking twice. That food is refined white bread. And in the same category, we have other refined carbs like bagels, tortillas, white rice, pancakes, crackers, and even certain breakfast cereals that are marketed as healthy. The issue with these foods is how they're processed. They're stripped of their natural fiber, nutrients, and protective layers, leaving behind a product that digests almost instantly. To your body, eating a slice of white bread is nearly identical to drinking a can of soda. It's just glucose rushing into your bloodstream. In fact, scientific studies have shown that white bread can actually raise blood sugar faster than pure table sugar. This happens because refined flour is digested so quickly that your blood glucose spikes like a rocket within minutes. For someone with diabetes, these massive spikes are like throwing gasoline on a fire. Your body has to scramble to release insulin, your pancreas works overtime, and your cells become more resistant with every spike. Over time, this doesn't just make diabetes harder to manage, it makes it worse. What makes refined bread and carbs especially terrifying is how deceptive they are. Unlike candy or soda, which scream sugar the moment you see them, bread doesn't look dangerous. It doesn't taste sweet. It doesn't feel indulgent. And in fact, many people think of it as a neutral or even healthy option. A diabetic may avoid dessert with pride, but still eat sandwiches for lunch, pasta for dinner, or toast at breakfast. They might even believe they're doing the right thing because they chose bread instead of cake. But here's the scary part. Those sandwiches and pasta plates can lead to bigger blood sugar spikes than the desserts they replaced. And the reason people don't notice is that the damage happens silently. Unlike eating candy, which gives you a sugar rush, bread doesn't feel like a sugar bomb, but it acts like one inside your body. Over weeks, months, and years, this repeated stress on the pancreas wears it down. Your insulin-producing cells get weaker and weaker until your blood sugar becomes harder and harder to control. What looks like a harmless slice of bread is actually accelerating the progression of diabetes in the background. The scariest part is just how common these foods are in everyday life. Picture a typical day. For breakfast, someone has a bagel or cereal. At lunch, they grab a sandwich or a burrito. For dinner, maybe it's spaghetti, pizza, or rice with chicken. And if they snack, it might be crackers, chips, or muffins, all refined carbs. Without realizing it, the average diabetic consumes refined carbs at nearly every meal, 3 or even 4 times a day. These foods are so ingrained in culture and routine that it feels almost impossible to escape them. They're convenient, affordable, and everywhere, from fast food to grocery store shelves. The problem is that every time you eat them, your blood sugar goes on a roller coaster. Spike, crash, spike, crash. Each spike causes damage to blood vessels, nerves, and organs. Each crash leaves you exhausted, cranky, and craving more carbs. Over the long term, this cycle sets the stage for complications like nerve pain, vision problems, kidney damage, and heart disease. This is why white bread and refined carbs are so scary. They're not a once-in-a-while treat like cake. They're daily staples that silently push diabetes into more dangerous territory. But the danger of refined carbs doesn't stop at spikes. The way they affect cravings and appetite makes them even worse. When your blood sugar shoots up after eating bread, your body pumps out insulin to bring it back down. The problem is that big insulin surge often overshoots, leaving you with blood sugar that crashes too low. This crash triggers intense hunger, fatigue, and cravings, especially for more carbs. It's a vicious cycle. Eat bread, spike, crash, crave more bread. Many diabetics find themselves constantly hungry no matter how much they eat, and they blame themselves for lack of willpower. But the truth is, it's not a lack of willpower. It's a biological trap created by refined carbs. These foods hijack your body's hunger signals, keeping you stuck in a loop of overeating and spiking blood sugar again and again. And because this happens so subtly, most people don't realize the bread on their plate is the reason they can't stop craving more carbs later in the day. On top of blood sugar chaos and cravings, refined carbs bring a long list of long-term dangers. Research has shown that diets high in refined grains lead to more belly fat, higher levels of inflammation, and greater risks of heart disease. For diabetics who already face increased cardiovascular risk, this is like pouring fuel on the fire. Each spike in blood sugar doesn't just harm the pancreas, it also damages blood vessels, increasing the risk of high blood pressure, strokes, and heart attacks. Over time, refined carbs contribute to complications most diabetics fear: nerve pain, kidney problems, and blindness. The scary truth is, it's not just about what happens after a single slice of bread. It's about the years of accumulated damage that bread quietly creates in the background. And because refined carbs are so normalized in society, many people don't realize they're eating themselves into greater danger, one sandwich at a time. So why don't doctors and nutritionists sound the alarm more loudly about refined bread and carbs? The first reason is cultural. Bread is a staple across nearly every cuisine. From tortillas in Latin America to naan in India to baguettes in Europe, bread feels like a part of life itself. Telling people to stop eating it is like telling them to stop breathing. The second reason is food marketing. Companies push whole wheat, multigrain, or fortified bread as healthier, when in reality, many of these products are just as processed as white bread. If the label says enriched flour or wheat flour at the top, it's still refined flour, and it still spikes blood sugar. These clever marketing tactics give people a false sense of security, leading them to eat more of the very foods that are hurting them. And finally, some healthcare providers focus so much on cutting out sweets and sugary drinks that they unintentionally neglect to warn patients about the equal, or even greater, danger of refined carbs. As a result, millions of diabetics are left in the dark, unknowingly sabotaging their progress while thinking they're eating sensibly. So what can diabetics do to protect themselves? The first step is simply awareness, realizing that bread, pasta, rice, and other refined carbs are not safe staples, but hidden sugars in disguise. Once you know this, you can start making better choices. Instead of white bread, try 100% whole grain bread, sprouted bread, or even bread alternatives made from almond flour or coconut flour. Instead of regular pasta, try chickpea or lentil pasta. Instead of white rice, try quinoa, wild rice, or cauliflower rice. These alternatives digest more slowly, contain more fiber, and create a much smaller blood sugar response. But it's not just about swapping foods, it's also about how you eat them. Pairing carbs with protein and healthy fats, like having chicken and avocado, with a small serving of whole grain rice, helps blunt blood sugar spikes. Planning meals around vegetables and lean protein instead of bread and starch makes a huge difference. The point isn't to cut out every carb forever, but to be strategic and intentional, treating refined carbs as rare indulgences rather than daily habits. It's also important to recognize that not everyone responds to carbs in exactly the same way. Some diabetics can tolerate small amounts of certain whole grains better than others. That's why testing your blood sugar after meals is such a powerful tool. Using a continuous glucose monitor or even simple finger prick tests can show you how your body reacts to different foods. Many people are shocked when they discover that a slice of bread spikes their sugar higher than candy, or that certain healthy cereals are actually worse than dessert. This kind of knowledge is empowering because it allows you to personalize your diet instead of following generic one-size-fits-all advice. Once you know your unique triggers, you can avoid them with confidence and stop guessing. Instead of feeling trapped by cravings and spikes, you'll feel in control of your health again. In the end, the scariest food for diabetics isn't candy or dessert. It's the refined carbs that sneak into nearly every meal. They're terrifying because they're invisible threats, hiding in plain sight, and they create more long-term harm than the occasional slice of cake ever could. But the good news is that once you know the truth, you can take action. By choosing whole, minimally processed foods, focusing on vegetables, proteins, and healthy fats, and treating refined bread and flour products as special occasion foods rather than daily staples, you can dramatically improve blood sugar control and long-term health. Over time, these choices reduce cravings, stabilize energy, and protect against complications. It may take effort at first, but the payoff is a life with fewer spikes, fewer crashes, and much more control. So the next time someone says the worst food for diabetics is sugar, you'll know the real truth. It's actually refined bread and refined carbs, because they disguise themselves as safe when they're not. Candy and soda may look like the obvious villains, but at least you can see them coming. Bread, pasta, rice, and other refined carbs, on the other hand, quietly slip into nearly every meal, fooling people into thinking they're harmless, when in reality they can spike your blood sugar just as fast, or even faster, than pure sugar. That's what makes them so dangerous. They're invisible threats, hiding in plain sight. And when you eat them every day, meal after meal, the damage adds up. Your pancreas becomes overworked, your blood vessels become strained, your cravings intensify, and slowly but surely, your diabetes becomes harder to control. What seems like a normal diet is actually a ticking time bomb for your health. But here's the hopeful part. Once you know the truth, you can take your power back. Awareness is the first step, and it's the most important one. By recognizing that refined carbs act just like sugar in your body, you can start making smarter choices. Imagine how much better your health could be if you replaced that daily sandwich with a protein and vegetable-packed salad, or swapped out that bowl of white rice for quinoa or cauliflower rice. Small changes like these may not feel dramatic in the moment, but over time, they transform your blood sugar, your energy, and your risk of complications. It's like building a fortress around your health. Every smart choice strengthens the walls, while every slice of white bread slowly tears them down. Which direction you go depends on the choices you make every single day. By removing that silent saboteur from your life, you give yourself the greatest gift possible, the chance to live longer, healthier, and with fewer complications. You give yourself a better future. You give yourself control. And most importantly, you prove to yourself that diabetes doesn't control you. You control it. Every better choice you make chips away at the power diabetes has over your life. And every step away from refined carbs is a step toward a stronger, more vibrant you. So the question is, will you keep letting bread quietly sabotage your health? Or will you take charge, make a change, and reclaim the control you deserve? The choice is yours, and it starts with your very next meal.